Hello everybody, this is Carnage back with another video, and today we're going to be discussing Prototype 1 and 2's claws. These were used by Alex Mercer and James Heller, and today we're going to be explaining them, the advantages and disadvantages. These weapons are used for close range and fast attacks. The blade is more heavy and used for slower, more concentrated attacks, while the claws are fast, savage, and very close range. So, the advantages of the claws. Again, close range, well, that's not really an advantage, but they are fast, quick with the attacks. If you're hit instantly with one, you will get chopped into two. You can easily kill a hunter if you are a skilled player at Prototype. Consume it, take its DNA. These claws, you gain them by consuming a hunter in a military base, or consuming one in the yellow zone of Prototype 2. Now, the abilities that you can gain from the claws, or the upgrades that you can upgrade the claws with, are you can get the ground spike, you can maximize the ground spike, you can get the claws on the move, which is where you run and chop someone up on the move. You can also get your special ability in Prototype 2 is the Pounce, which is very useful for range. Now, this is very useful because you want to get to the ground fast or leap on an enemy. Say a Black Watch soldier was rocket launching you and you need to get to him fast. You can target and pounce on this enemy and you will not be targeted anymore by the rocket launcher trooper, which is very useful, really useful in Prototype 2. And before you don't get the Whip Fist in Prototype 2, helicopters are way easier to take out when you have this ability equipped. Now the claws' disadvantages. The claws' disadvantages is, again, they are close range, so you would not be able to shimmy your way around the battlefield with them. You would have to move around very quickly in order to kill an enemy or enemies. Now, the claws also have a disadvantage of not doing much damage to armored vehicles like tanks or APCs. And they cannot stretch out, like I said before, no range. So those are the disadvantages. There aren't that many. Oh, also, not very upgrades go with the claws. If it had more upgrades, it'd probably be a better weapon, but it's still a very iconic weapon. Claws are the first weapon, the first offensive weapon you get in the game, and they are pretty useful, but you can get the Hammer Fist and the Whip Fist right after if you do a few missions. This is different in Prototype 2, but once you get the claws, you can train with them, and they can probably be your main if you want to. I mean, you could get fast with them, and yeah. Now, for the claws' appearance, they are different in both games. In Prototype 1, they are black with little thorns and spikes coming out of them, and with silver with 3 digits and a thumb. And this is basically the same thing in Prototype 2, except instead of like just black, it's black, but it's glowing from the inside with yellow and orange biomass, more orangey reddish. And this makes it look a lot cooler when you charge your attacks. That biomass increases its color significantly. But the blades are very edged, and eventually when you evolve them in Prototype 2, they become bladed, sharper, more damaging in Prototype 2. You can also not damage tanks at all with the claws, which really sucks, or the blade, but balancing, and that's a good thing that Prototype 2 does. Anyway, this is Carnage. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out the other content on my channel. Subscribe, like, comment, and bye guys.